I'm Fake Robin Leach, and today I'm very excited to bring you Tim Cruise's evaluation of MSC Cruise food. Let's take a look.
Well, that was an awkward blast from the past. Well, speaking of blast, what is going on here? Tim Cruise talking about MSC food. A lot of people complain about the food, saying it's bad, and the best thing they've said is it's bland. So I'm going to take a heartfelt look, right, starting with Yacht Club, okay? Because Yacht Club should be the best of the best, right? It's where all the rich, foofy people go. So we booked a Yacht Club suite to find out if Yacht Club food is better. So I tried to hit my bell, but Felicia smacked my hand because that's what Felicia does. She doesn't let me do anything, gosh. I'll tell you what, the caviar in the Yacht Club, the afternoon we boarded, was just to die for. So yummy. They did a great job with caviar, but how do you mess up caviar? And you can get some entertainment while watching people smoke outside the Yacht Club lounge. Here's the center of opulence, we call it. This is the Yacht Club restaurant. It is on the second story of this. It's actually the front of the ship. So it's pretty big. It's never really crowded. I think at dinner it was pretty crowded. So the first day you have lunch here. And this is a place they actually show you a bottle of wine, right? Here is my first steak. I tried steak 3 times on this ship. And I'll let you know the third time what I think. And she got some kind of nutty ravioli. I have no idea what they're doing here, but she seemed to enjoy it. Here's the dinner menu. We went back to the Yacht Club for dinner that night. And Felicia was a little scared, so she wanted the breaded chicken breast Kiev, whatever that is. And service on point always. I mean, it's really the best service on the ship, and that's why you pay for Yacht Club, which is ironically still half the cost of Celebrity or Norwegian or Royal Caribbean suite class. So that's really interesting. So here's her breaded chicken. I had my second steak. I got 2 steaks on the same day. And I wanted to have some extra gravy or steak sauce on this thing, so they brought that to me. Here's your board teen entertainment. He's like, oh, I hate this. I hate my parents. And the dessert was on point. How was the steak? I'll tell you in a moment. And I had my first food coma of the cruise right after that, after having 2 steaks in the same day. I do this stuff for you. All right, so we went back for breakfast the next morning. And look, nobody in here. It's about 7 o'clock. Nobody in the Yacht Club restaurant. They do a nice spread. You can basically get whatever you want on there. They have an extensive breakfast menu. I opted for some tater tots and the salmon and a bagel, which is really nice. So you can get just about anything you want. They also have an outdoor buffet if you want to go outside and sweat and eat breakfast, which apparently a lot of these people wanted to do. And they will cook your eggs or omelets to order here. So that's nice. And there's a lot of fixins and potatoes and your meat products and whatever these other. Avoid the bacon, believe me. Just we'll talk about that in a second too. Great baked goods, always fresh. Donuts, pastries, and again, fish. This is the only place you can get fish on the ship. They don't have this. Well, I didn't see it in the main buffet, but I didn't go every day, to be honest. Now let's go to the Asian festivities. These are an additional cost. They're not included with your cruise fare. But this is pretty good. It's like a robotic sushi platform. I thought that was really cool. So we tried that one night. And I have to admit, it was pretty good. I'm a big sushi fan. Very, very fresh, very tasty. And everything is priced by the color of the dish. So that's interesting. We have a little bit of a menu here. It shows you which ones are which. Of course, the more complicated ones and the more rare fishes are a little more expensive. Still not too bad. I mean, these are like terrestrial prices if you were back on Earth. You know what I mean? So it wasn't bad at all. They also do some cooked plates too, some teriyaki chicken and stuff, which we did order some of that as well, just to sample those plates. And they came out pretty good. Oh, I loved eel. It was so good too. And the sauce was to die for. They did a great job. So here's a teriyaki chicken plate that Felicia got. And I got some noodles. And the noodles weren't on point, but they weren't terrible either. So that is the Kaito Sushi. Kaito also has a teppanyaki restaurant, which is your typical cook in front of you and do all this crazy stuff and throw shrimp at you. Well, Seascape was a little bland. On Seaside, it was much better.
No diet. No diet on board. Okay, time for your vegetables. Vegetables, I like it. The Japanese popcorn. And the baby oil.
You have to time your dinner reservations so you can get good seats at the show, like Felicia, and then she yelled at these two guys for being on their phone. Imagine that. Old guys used to yell at kids. Now on to the Marketplace Buffet. Now this was an interesting place, and this is where a lot of the source of complaints come from. They have some different theme nights. They have some burritos here, which were not terrible. We did try one. We'll tell you about our Mexican fare a little bit later. A little less bland than the other food here, but it wasn't bad. But there's a large variety that will suit just about everybody, including a kids area specifically for kids, which a lot of adults did participate in, which was really bizarre. Now I have to tell you that MSC has the best pizza of any cruise ship. This is where they excel. As a matter of fact, they have a professional Italian pizza chef on MSC Seaside. I hope he's still there when we go back. But this guy was phenomenal. And he took some chances with his pizza and did some gourmet stuff, which was really, really good. So I tried it. And it just blows every other cruise ship pizza out of the water. I even tried the Thriller pizza, which was on the first night, which is a black pizza, and everybody thought it was dead. See, I took the only piece. Nobody else ate it. And it was actually really good. I went back for 2 more pieces. It was very, very good. It's just a dark crust. They put some coloring in it. And I've done this at home, too, on our cooking channel. It's a lot of fun, but it was really, really good. Excellent pizza on MSC. Now, the beverages, you're going to be able to get your coffee, tea, water, and juices for free, even if you don't have a drink package, so that's nice. And you can usually get to this, I think, any time in the day you can get up here, and they usually have fresh coffee at least one of the stations. Now, the bar is a different situation. You cannot approach the bar in the buffet. You have to have one of these guys in the vest come and serve it to your table. Now, you're going to either wait forever, or you have to press these goofy little buttons they have on the table, which don't seem to work, as we tried a couple different tables. Maybe they came an hour later, I don't know, but we got tired of waiting, ended up going back to the Yacht Club bar and bringing our drinks back down. It was ridiculous. These things don't work real well. Excellent selections of bread, pastries, desserts, both for lunch and dinner, and for breakfast too, and always some fresh fruit. And this was kind of weird. People make sandwiches. I'm not sure what they're doing there. And the salad bars were exceptional, with a large selection of fresh vegetables and fruits and a lot of dressings to choose from. So that was nice, and also fresh fruit and pineapples too, which I had to see. And the egg stations in the morning were excellent. The eggs were very, very good, light and fluffy. Their wieners were okay, kind of short, but the bacon, I had a problem with the bacon because it was never, I guess Europeans don't know how to cook bacon. It's always like half raw. It was disgusting. And for the little knuckleheads, there's always plenty of cereals that they can reach their grimy little fingers on and eat. I would like to order some room service.
What would you like to order?
I need chips and salsa.
Mm-hmm.
1 MSC Club sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
1 chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
1 shrimp cocktail.
With shrimp cocktail, we don't have on room service, sir.
Dang it! Okay, and 1 create your own pizza.
Which one?
I just want this sauce, the tomato sauce and garlic and some tomatoes.
We have the margarita one, sir, but tomato they don't have on the galley. They just have, if you like, you can check the menu for the pizza that is on the QR that you have on the mirror.
But it
that
says,
is the one that we have available.
It says I can create my own, though.
Yes, but only with the ingredients that you have there.
Okay, let's just do tomato sauce.
Okay, so margarita pizza.
Okay. No cheese.
No cheese.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. It's 19015, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Room service breakfast was on point too. Amazing. I don't even know what kind of eggs these are, but they were phenomenal. I'm not classy enough to know. On to the Butcher's Block Steakhouse. This is their $89, $99 a plate steakhouse. And this was Tim's 3rd steak of the cruise. And, well, I'll let you look. Oh my God, that's bigger than you. Holy smoke. Why is it so big?
Oh, hello.
Oh my.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Apparently everything's big. The steaks, the prices, and the menu. Now you can add some stuff a la carte. You can do a surf and turf if you want to for a few additional bucks. And I'll tell you what, I have to admit that the shrimp cocktail was excellent for a steakhouse.
Each and a half. That is for 2. 1 kilo. That one, that's dry aged 21 to 28 days. The marble in the middle, how we use tender. And we have here our T-bone, dry aged as well from 21 to 28 days. And here we have our beautiful ribeye. Look how the marble in the middle, very juicy, very tender. And here we have our filet mignon. This is 12 ounce. We have to sign in our menu 8 ounce and 12 ounce. That's the 12 ounce. And look at that what we have right here. That's we call T-bone. Actually, that's T-bone, but the name is T-bone Sila. That's what we do in our house.
Yummy shrimp cocktail with jalapenos. I never thought to do that, but it's actually really good. Cocktail sauce is great too. Now on, Felicia got the tomato soup with grilled cheese appetizer, and here is my third steak. And the consensus is she got a steak too. It was bland. Apparently they're afraid of using spices or salt on MSC cruises with steaks, and I'm not sure why. Moving on to Ocean Cay. How's the food in Ocean Cay? Now, we didn't do the Yacht Club restaurant. They do have a sit-down area for the Yacht Club members on this island, which was pretty good. But we decided to eat with the normies this time in the buffet style. And here you get in this obscenely long line and just wait forever. And they serve you dessert first. So here, get your brownies, Grandma. And then you're going to move on and get your hot dog, hamburger, ribs, or whatever else you want to get here. And I guess the hamburgers are okay. The hot dogs are boiled, and that upset a lot of people. Now, there is an express line a lot of people don't know about. If you go to the left, you can walk right through this and end up at the hamburger and hot dog station. I think there's sausage there, too. You grab fries. There's no waiting for this, and nobody knew about it because it's not very well presented. So we did it a couple times, and super. Nobody yelled at us, and nobody beat us up. You can also order some food, I think, a la carte. You have to pay for it at the Lighthouse Bar, so that's interesting as well. Or get yourself a $9 ice cream if it's available. Hi, I would like to order a $9 ice cream.
$9 ice cream.
Yes, please.
No problem.
You want one? We'll make that two $9 ice cream.
Oh, sorry, we don't have the flying fish.
What's the most expensive you have?
The smiling fish, but it's not available.
It's not available.
The second expensive is the waffle cone.
What do you have that we can order that's overpriced? And then if you have the hankering for some, some nachos or some salad or some buffalo wings, you can get the sports bar. It doesn't open till 6, so it coincides with dinner, which is weird. What is your name?
Ryan.
Where do you work?
Hola Tacos.
Hola.
Number 1.
The best margaritas?
Of course, tequila, mezcal, Patron, Casamigos, Don Julio.
We are back at 6.
Why not?
I have to admit, it's one heck of a tequila bar. Now, this is not available on all MSC ships. We did find it on Maravilia, in the Grand Concourse, and on Seascape. Wait, tell me which one's which?
Molcajete and habanero fuego.
Which
Choose
one's
the order.
spicy? Which one is most spicy?
Spicy that one, sir. You get the order, right? It's jalapeno verde, rojas de árbol, molcajete, and habanero fuego.
Let's go. The salsa bar is to die for. I mean, it's delicious. Everything this place makes is delicious. I have to say, this is probably the best food we got on any MSC ship, on Maravilia, on Seaside, or Seascape. It's consistently wonderful. It's very spicy. It's not bland at all. And the salsas are amazing. The desserts were to die for, too. Incredible. Now, we went to the main dining room one night, and we got this bland salmon and bland chicken. And the main dining room, I'm just recommending to avoid it. So is MSC cruise food disgusting? I wouldn't say it's disgusting, but it's not to die for. Eat at the Mexican stuff and the pizza, and you'll be great.
I'm not leaving my wingman. My long-lost cousin, Tim Cruise, is the ultimate reviewer. Woo! Please watch Cruise Reviews with Tim Cruise. Now, Tim feels the need for speed. Well, not so much speed, we're on a cruise, but he completes me. Cruise Reviews. There is no substitute.